Alright, good evening. We're gonna do the last mission today. And then we'll see. Then we'll see. I was just absolutely flabbergasted that the last mission is apparently not with your own squad.
You smart.
Oh.
You loyal. You're grateful. I appreciate that.
Goddamn. Light coming in with the 93 months. Holy crap. I appreciate that. That's only 7 months away from 100. Holy moly. I appreciate that so much. Thank you very, very much for the support, Light. But yeah, yesterday was such a weird clusterfuck with the second last mission of this game. I was so fucking confused and flabbergasted, and that I don't get to play my own squad in the last mission, so I could have just easily extracted if I had known that in the middle of the last mission to make it easier for myself, but no, I played it the hard way, thinking I'd need the extra days in game. So let's see what's happening here. This is giving me vibes from
This place feels old. I mean old.
Even the air feels strange, doesn't it? Humanity was never meant to be here. We're not wanted.
This place is as big as a city.
This is giving me vibes from the movies with those xenomorph structures thingies. Kind of interesting, we're only going in with 3 characters who all don't seem to have any skills except for shotgun and grenade. Hi Moosey, welcome to you as well. Hope you're doing well. I'm on the last mission of the game. And I got sort of unpleasantly surprised because, well, you were still afraid of fire, but we saved you in that one mission. It was you and Natulus who were gravely wounded. We had to carry both of you out to the end of the mission. And you were so wounded, in fact, that your leg had to be amputated. And you had to remain in the hospital for 10 days. And you had to undergo surgery to get a mechanical leg. So that's what happened with you. But you got back into combat after that, just with a mechanical leg. So that's your backstory now, if you ever want to share it. But the... yeah, I've actually watched RoboCop 1 and 2 yesterday and today, funny you mention it. RoboCop 1 being absolutely amazing, specifically. 2 was not nearly as good, I'd say. Some missed opportunities here and there, but 1 I really loved. And I was honestly a little bit annoyed by what happened yesterday in the second last mission of this game. Because this game works on a time system. So every mission you do, you can extract in the middle of the mission, but then it'll cost like a turn, kind of like an XCOM, so a day will pass. And sometimes you need to use multiple days to fully rest and heal your crew. And there's a time limit in this game, so if you don't finish the game within the time limit, you kind of get a game over, I presume. So the second last mission, I still had like 10 days left, but I knew it was the second last mission, and I still had one more mission after, because I looked it up. So I wanted to preserve the amount of days I'd have, so I was really trying hard to get through the second last mission entirely with my squad, and I got like a stress bug, and you know, a lot of trouble, limited medkits. Eventually I got through with a lot of you know, being kind of annoyed. And then the game throws me in the last mission, and it's not with my crew, it's with these 3 predetermined story characters. So I'm not using my own Marines now. So that kind of annoyed me, because if I had known that, I would have just used up all my resources in the last remaining days for that hard mission, right? To, like, take extra rest. So the game didn't warn me, telling me, like, oh, this is the point of no return, you know, or something like that. Or, like, you know, it would have been nice if there was a bit more clarity there from the game. Did you see the RoboCop cop game sale a few months ago? Oh, was Rogue City priced off for only $5? I didn't know that. I do know that Rogue City is pretty good. It's from the same people who made Terminator Resistance, and I really love that game. And RoboCop seemed to be very good as well, so I definitely want to play that, hopefully next year. Or who knows, maybe I'll even play it this year in November or December or something. Yeah, exactly. I thought, okay, you know, sometimes, like, usually I need, like, you know, 4 or 5 days. Nah, maybe like three or 4 days to rest my entire crew, and I had like 10 days left, and I was like, well, the last mission's probably gonna be the hardest, so I'll probably should save all those extra days for the last mission so my crew can rest in the middle of that mission if I need to, right? So that's why I saved it, and I went pushing through the previous mission as hard as I could so I could preserve the extra days, but yeah, now I'm just getting these 3 characters, so yeah. Bit of a letdown, but let's see what happens.
Damn. Looks like these guys ran out of fuel.
I just think it's kind of odd these 3 are just casually walking in here. Yeah, that as well. It does feel a bit weird. It's like I did all the work with my custom characters, and I was just like, well, now the main characters of the story are just gonna do this again. Would have been cool if my squad could have been with them, maybe.
Welcome to my tomb.
Who the fuck are you?
His legacy.
How many synths has this guy made of himself?
Where's Cassandra?
Oh, you're looking for the voice. I'm afraid you'll have to go deeper into our sanctuary.
Shouldn't we just shoot this guy?
Go ahead. Shoot me. You humans and your obsession with entropy.
Am I supposed to shoot him, or is that my choice? Maybe I should shoot him. I don't know. Should I shoot him?
Okay then. Enjoy the entropy.
Okay, well, we did it. But yeah, this game in general, like, there's a lot of things I do like about this game. But there's also plenty of things that I think can be better. You know, some of the voice acting here and there is a bit the story, you know, again, it's a bit mixed. Some things are good, some things are a bit meh. The game feels a bit janky in certain moments. Like, very often I've seen the enemies bug out, that they don't fall down when they get killed, so you see like a dead body that's standing upright all the time. There's like other little things. The game ran like ass on my old PC. I felt like the optimization wasn't really that good. I see plenty of visual bugs all the time as well. And there was the stress bug I had. There was a bug in the last mission as well that caused my Marines to constantly go up in stress despite there being no factors active that should cause them to get stressed. And basically stress levels will give your characters stat nerfs.
Oh, hi there. It appears we have visitors today.
Give me a fucking break.
It's so lovely to
A
have
lot
you
of
here.
ovomorphs.
Look how well she worked. One cannot cease to be amazed by the Ascended. To think these corporate fools believe they could harness their power. How amusing. I wish I could have been there. When they first tried. Man meeting the ultimate organism. Your innocence, all so pure, facing the cold perfection of the void. If only they had known that day about xenosynthesis.
A lot
You
of
could
data
have been one
pads.
with them. Oh yes, you could have. You were this close. Huh. The irony. What a waste of time.
Are we now just gonna have exposition this whole mission? Or what? Or am I gonna play? Not sure if it's a good idea to shoot him with all those ovos. It seemed a logical thing to not shoot him. I also just think it's weird that we're just randomly going deep into this place with 3 characters instead of bringing in a whole squad. It doesn't really make much sense to me.
This place doesn't end. Where's Cassandra?
Like, if there's any place you'd expect a lot of Xenos to be, it would be here, but... So again, it's like a cool... It's kind of like XCOM, but not turn-based in the Alien universe, and I think that's amazing. Like, the atmosphere and stuff is absolutely peak. It really makes you feel immersed. You know, controlling your squad of Marines. A lot of the areas are faithful to the movies. It's just that it's a bit janky and some, you know, quality here and there could be better. So I'm hoping for a sequel with lots of improvements.
This is gigantic.
Oh, space jockey.
This whole planet's a freak show.
So, this used to live in that city?
Probably. See its chest? This was a host for one of those creatures. How long has this thing been here?
This ain't the time to be playing archaeologist. Come on, there's a passage over here.
But yeah, it seems like they are trying to put a lot of exposition into this last mission, because there's not really much gameplay, just walking. And cutscenes, which, you know, there were cutscenes throughout the whole game, but not, like, constantly in the middle of the mission like this. It was more just maybe at the end sometimes, but... you know.
There you are. I suppose you've met the owners of these premises. There's so much we could learn from them just by walking those galleries.
Yeah. Thanks for the tip.
Probably have them an epic. Uh-oh. Alright, gameplay. I do not see a health bar on these characters though. So I'm wondering if my characters are just all invulnerable because they're story characters. Like, I don't know. Seems a bit like a downgrade from the other. They're not characters from a film, but they are like plot characters. Like basically characters that appear throughout the story in the cutscenes. Mostly like the commanding characters that kind of like command the squads around to go onto missions. Now there were a couple instances where like for a short moment one of these characters would like go together with my squad, or I would control one of these characters in like the base that got infiltrated. But this is the first time I'm like on like a mission just with like outside of the home base, I guess, and outside of the introduction. But yeah, it feels a bit odd. I mean, maybe... Who knows, maybe something will happen to these, and I still need to rescue them with my squad, who knows, but I'm not holding up my hopes for it. But if this is really just gonna be it at the ending, then it's gonna be kind of underwhelming, considering I wouldn't be using my own squad then for the final mission, but we'll see. Even though the finale of the previous mission was kind of epic, but... But yeah, the whole time I spent basically playing with my own squad, and I got all these abilities. You know, rocket launcher, sniper, landmines, sentry robot, flamethrower, laser beam. You know, whole squad with abilities, and now it's just shotgun and grenade. No, you cannot choose these characters in regular missions. In regular missions, you're just only, like, restricted to, like, the characters that you level up and you can name and customize. And that's because if you die, there is permadeath with the characters. So each character that dies, you will not get back. You lose that character, you need to recruit someone else and level them up. So it's like more like XCOM in that way. Characters can also be kidnapped by Xenos, but usually I don't think you can then rescue them back, I think. And yeah, like in the case that happened with your character and Natulus, it was like heavily wounded but not dead, but like on the brink of death and like basically having to carry your bodies to extraction. Which would mean one Marine would have to carry you and would only be limited to their secondary weapon and would have lower movement speed and wouldn't be able to use their abilities and stuff like that. So it was definitely tense having to carry 2 Marines with us to extraction. Yeah, for sure. I definitely care more about my own characters than about the story characters. Because that's the characters I spent personal time with. There's another dead end.
Nope, not this way.
Okay. Hey there, Snake. Good to see you again. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I finished it yesterday. It was such a pain in the ass to finish. I got pretty annoyed now that I don't even get to use my own squad for the last mission. Because I was saving days that last mission. Because I thought I would need them for the final mission, but apparently not. So I'm a bit disappointed now. Yeah, so there was, in the tutorial, we would use the main character lady. I keep forgetting her name. That's how it is, like, all the main characters, the main important characters, I just don't really remember their names much. I know there was one other character who's, like, undergoing health problems, and his daughter is who we're trying to rescue. No, that's cool, that's cool. I appreciate the follow, thank you. But yeah, there was then the tutorial missions we had to play with her, which was cool. And then there was like a moment where a xenomorph infiltrated our ship, and we had to like basically... It was kind of like almost like an Ellen Ripley section where we had to like lure it and capture it and get it killed. 1v1 kind of deal. Which honestly was more interesting than this still, because at least you were like faced with a unique challenge of like, okay, now you have a single character and you need to kind of be really stealthy and trap this one xenomorph, right? Because you can't kill it on your own. So they kind of turned it into a challenge. But yeah, here it's just like, okay, well, here's 3 characters that are not my own Marines, so yeah. Am I going to... have I been here already? I think I have, yeah. I'm going in circles. Okay. Maybe I gotta go all the way back here. Let's see. Here's a dead end as well. I mean, everything's a dead end here. Am I blind, or is there something here? Maybe there was something here. I don't know. Nope. It is here. Uh-oh. We're being followed. Yeah, it also seems like we're probably getting unlimited health and command points. Because I don't see any of my resources on screen, so kind of... No, it's not endless. What are you talking about? They stopped. Oh shit. A lot of ovomorphs. Well, it's a dead end here, so we're supposed to just go YOLO into the ovos. That would be kind of silly. But I guess that's what we gotta do. Those seem really big though. Or am I just not getting a good sense of scale now? I'm just very zoomed in. No, they look like very big ovos.
Guess we found the big-ass version of these damn eggs.
Yeah,
Doesn't
see,
matter
they
how
are
big
big.
you are. This creature will adapt. It always does.
This way, don't be afraid. You don't exactly match what they were made for.
Do we really have to do this?
Seems like a terrible idea.
I'm afraid we have no choice.
Imagine giant face huggers. The size of Xenos. Okay. YOLO, I guess. But yeah, so far this seems like a bit of a disappointing final
What could possibly
mission.
happen to you?
Imagine the amount of eggs you can make here, like fried eggs.
Hurry up! The eggs! They're opening. Relax, you're fine. I'm only kidding. See? You made it. Cassandra's not far now.
How's that for a prank, huh?
Oh shit. Oh, it's just more sense. Is this plan to just let us get out of ammo or something?
They're here.
Enough of these damn synths. Permission to engage!
There are dozens of them. Save your ammo and focus on finding Cassandra, Sergeant.
You that have come this far, take her. But you have to promise. Promise you will take care of her. She embodies years of research. Decades. She's the pinnacle of our Maker's work. He who has sacrificed so much. If only he could stand with us today. To witness Cassandra's first steps. To finally reach the culmination of human evolution. She is the only voice the Hive answers to. The bridge between your two species. The door to xenosynthesis.
Cassandra, can you hear me?
Who are you?
I'm a friend of your father's.
Dad? He's here.
It's waking up.
It's gonna be a giant chest
I have a
buster.
bad feeling about this. We need to hurry.
Well, now there's only 2 of us.
Holy shit! Move it, Hayes! Get her out of here!
Can you run? Yes.
Okay, why are they letting us take her? And why would you keep standing there? Okay. Kind of weird.
Run!
Yeah, exactly. I will just stand instead in front of the big bad alien that will absolutely fucking murder me. Uh-oh.
This way!
Oh wait, what?
Catch your breath.
Oh no, never mind. What's this? I forgot that we were saving the... What do you mean catch your breath? What?
Stay behind me. More are coming.
What the fuck? That's what I mean with the glitches. And before big one will be here. Where am I going again? Fucking maze. Uh-oh.
Coming back. Run!
Big motherfucker. This way. Tank. As long as I'm double clicking, it should all be fine, I think.
We're almost there. More are coming. There's something wrong. Run, Cassandra! We're getting out!
I hope we at least get to have the boss fight with our marines at the end. Uh-oh.
Stay close to me, Cassandra. Dad?
Okay. That didn't make a lot of sense, but okay.
Punch it, Hansa! Let's get the hell out of here before these nukes detonate!
Which is in 10 days. Or now, I guess. Oh, we've already launched up, okay.
Shields at 60%. 40%. 20%. We did it. We did it.
That was such an underwhelming final mission. Will there be a face hugger here on board? And it will pan to a face hugger. Or not, I guess. Yeah. Ugh. I really enjoyed the gameplay in terms of you know, the XCOM style gameplay, but then, you know, going on missions and leveling up your squad and all that jazz. But then the story bit just kind of meh. And especially the final mission was a big waste, honestly. Holy fuck. That's like the kind of mission that if you'd be doing a speedrun, you wouldn't want to replay that. Or if you're doing repeat playthroughs, you wouldn't want to replay that. There's just so many little things the game could have done better. Well, if they would have just stuck more to just the gameplay, I could have, you know, shined a bit better. Because the atmosphere is good. The atmosphere was amazing. I liked how the squads functioned. I liked how the abilities functioned. I liked how the leveling systems functioned and extracting and going to missions and stuff. And yeah, I mean the main missions were all good, pretty much, where you control your squad. Plenty of variety as well. Honestly, the missions had a lot of variety. It wasn't just colonial camps and stuff like that. There was plenty of variety, so that was cool. The game is also very difficult. Like, I played on normal, and holy fuck was it hard on a lot of moments, so yeah. Like, I just don't know, like, they, like, not only from a gameplay standpoint was the last mission boring as fuck, but it also, story-wise, didn't make any sense, because we were going back to get Cassandra, and what, there were a couple of aliens that, we literally waltz in with 3 people. There's a couple of regular Xenos that stop us. No Crushers, no Praetorians, no Queens, nothing. Just some fucking... You know, not even a fucking facehugger or a fucking ovomorph that actually hatches. So we waltz in with 3 characters. All we see is a bunch of fucking synths taunting us. We get to Cassandra, we take her out, and then there's a big baddie following us. And it's just run. Like, that's so underwhelming, and it just doesn't make logical sense. Like, you fucking want to have squads of Marines going in there. Because it's like they just let us take her no problem without any resistance. It's just dumb. And then we lose 2 people in the dumbest way ever. One is just like, yeah, I think we have a problem around there. Turns around and just gets fucked from behind. And then the other's just standing in front of the big dude, shooting, and then gets schwacked to the side. It's like, okay, well, I don't know, like... Now start the New Game Plus campaign. New rules apply in New Game Plus campaign. These changes are expanded in the New Game menu. Cool. Explained in the New Game Plus. When starting New Game Plus, the following rules apply. You keep your Marines from a finished campaign. Marines keep their level trait attributes, their prostheses, but they lose everything else. Marines' maximum level is raised to 15. A new upgrade slot is available at 15. You can now change the campaign parameters of New Game Plus. What kind of campaign? I'm just curious. Like, I'm not actually gonna play it, but I'm just curious. I'm selecting. Oh, it needs to be a different one. Okay, why then they only have 3? Okay, you can skip prologue. Customize everything. Aggressive Death Clock campaign days. Oh, I didn't know that. You can disable the Deathclaw campaign. I mean, honestly, if I were to play again, I would probably disable that. Just because, like, here's how I do. If I were to repeat this, here's how I would play this. I would disable the Deathclaw campaign, but I would stop relying on loading my saves the whole time. So if I lose my Marines, I'd have to, like, you know, pick up where I left off. Yeah, cool customization options. I only played on medium, and it was already fucking hard, I felt. And then there's hard and nightmare. Can't even imagine playing on those. But okay, it's cool that those options are there. Again, I mostly enjoyed it, but there's definitely plenty of flaws that, you know, could have been better about the game. About it. So yeah, and it took me almost a year to finish it because I needed a new PC to properly run it because the frame rate was being dog ass on my previous PC. So yeah, that was Aliens Dark Descent. Hopefully, if there's gonna be a sequel, it will be a lot better because it has a lot of potential.